All right, what's up guys? I got an exciting video for you today. I have my Mercury V60 Pro and I got a bucket of UFO switches and I have metal keycaps, the mouse pad, and this thing. I think this is also from the 8th anniversary. I wasn't expecting to get this. I don't know why I have this. It's an extra switch puller. Oh, I guess maybe this comes with the UFOs. That would make sense. This was just loose in the box. It came like this. So everything here, there was some packing paper, but this is how everything came in the box. So let's get unboxing, I guess. So the UFO switches, very excited about these. Got the purple ones. I think I might switch the white ones that come with this V60 into these purple ones, or I might use these. I might use these for a different purpose later on, but these I really find beautiful and I can't wait to try them out on the keyboard itself. So I think these are the 65. This is the pack with 65. I guess maybe they use the same jar and just put different amounts of them in here because I don't see that it says 65 anywhere here. UFO magnetic switch, baby. All right. So next up, metal keycaps. These are 10 grand on the site. I think this mouse pad is too, but if you spend $350, you get them for free. So there we go. GravaStar aluminum artisan keycap. So I've always wanted metal keycaps, so I'm excited about these. I wanted the whole keyboard to be metal, but I guess this is a start. So this is how they come. They're kind of like sandwiched in this stretchable plastic, and then that's how the female side of the switch works there. So instead of like a full circle, that's just like metal things with this cross pattern in them. So I guess to open it, there we go. So it is definitely metal. 8th anniversary, or anniversary 8th. I really like that little symbol with the circle and the X as the eye. That's cool. And then here's the escape button, or really I can use this wherever the hell I want, but I'll probably try it on the escape button. So all right, those are gonna go really well on my V60, so I'm excited about that. So then the switch puller, I guess that came with the UFOs. Put this over here. So MousePad is, this looks really nice actually. I was kind of surprised. I didn't know how big this was going to be. But this looks really cool. So I don't know, these might be products. Some of these are definitely products. This is one of their mouses, but this has like Gatling guns coming off of it with a cell phone. So I think some of this might just be artistic. But so this isn't red, it's more of like a reddish pink, really neon, like a plum, like a neon plum or something. But it looks cool though, it looks good. And obviously it's flexible, it's not like one of those hard ones, but I don't know how it's gonna work, but this is just an unboxing, so maybe I'll do a functionality video next. But okay, now onto the main event, the star of the show. Got the V60 Pro here. This was ordered from GravaStar, so I think the one on Amazon, I'm not sure, but I think the one you get from Amazon only has the clear keycaps. Again, I'm not sure. That's just how it's marketed on Amazon. That's what it looks like. But the one you get from the site has 2 sets of keycaps. So these metal-looking ones, I think they're PBT. They're not actually metal, but they look cool. And then it's going to come with something else. So the box is heavy. It's definitely heavy. Got this opening here, so the back is just this kind of silverish color. Got extra set of keycaps, 64 keys, braided cable, cleaning brush, cleaning cloth, switch puller, keycap puller, user manual, extra magnetic switches ×4, and the keyboard itself. So here are all the stats. So I guess without further ado, we got GravaStar there. Here we go. This is cool. GravaStar UFO magnetic switches. Skull design with a creative concept. Bottom magnetic flux of 600 grams. Custom 23mm spring. Hi-fi sound with lubrication. I wonder what hi-fi sound means. That just means like it sounds good. Hi-fi actually means something technical, I think, which might not be accurate there, but 0.005 rapid trigger, latency, RGB, hollowed skeletal design. I'm a big fan of that. Full aluminum alloy, gasket-like structure, quick and easy profile switching, web-based driver, gaming controller, mapping support, ergonomic front height. So these are about the keyboard. This is about the Switch. All right, so let's slide this thing out. Or let me slide this thing out. Put that to the side. Got some cool branding right there. Uncover the surface to verify. I guess maybe that's for the warranty or something. So other than that, it's just all black. Clutch, GravaStar, V60 Pro, 60% Hall effect, magnetic switch, gaming keyboard, gravastar.com. All right, let's open this up. So there's some scratches on here, which I never like to see, but as long as the product is mint, we won't have an issue. Okay, so it opens up like a treasure chest. Got the keyboard here. That's nice. It's a good weight. It's honestly perfect weight, not too heavy, not too light. Got welcome to GravaStar, the Mercury V60 series, Hall effect gaming keyboard, built for instant response. Every keystroke hits like a headshot. Every millisecond keeps you ahead. Your ultimate weapon. Now, a little secret, I'm not really gonna game with this thing. I bought this to talk to AI with because I like to talk to AI and solve some problems in my life. So this is like a portable keyboard I'm gonna be using for that. When I take it to the library, take it to the park or whatever. So at least to start, you never know what I'll use this for. But okay, so we got stickers. I got stickers. GravaStar. So this is like the 8th anniversary key logo with the circle and the X. Be cool, play it. This is the M1 mouse. I actually use the Mercury X mouse. I didn't know, do they make headphones? I didn't know if they made headphones. I think this is their charger there, so this is cool. We got this microfiber cloth, all right, in an envelope, which is pretty cool. User manual. So I'm not gonna be reading through all this, but, well, 90% of this is just different languages anyway. So there's 1, 2, 3, there's a total of 3 pages in English. So I guess I'll just be going online for the web software and dealing with that. So that's what's in the envelope, which is pretty nice. Again, this is nice stuff. I wonder how GravaStar got started and how they can make all this. Whoa, this is nice. This piece right here, this is like heavy. I think it's cardboard, but it's really nice. All right, so down here, this is a premium unboxing experience. Okay, so these slide out. Oh, that's a nice cable. It's a nice cable. So this is the brush everyone keeps talking about, and by everyone I mean me in my head, since I've watched videos of this thing. But so this is like the double-sided fine brush that closes, and then kind of a coarser, stiffer brush here. So that's cool. Got braided cable, which I probably won't be using because I use USB-C devices, whether it's my tablet or my Mac. It's like I need C to C, so I probably won't be using this, but it's a nice cable. All right, I'll put that to the side. We're going in ascending order of importance. Excuse me. Ascending order of importance. So the least important first, and then I'll get to the cooler stuff. So switch puller, I have one of these from my Keycron, so I'm probably never going to use this one, but this is nice. The plastic is solid. Switch puller, 2 of those, I guess. So I have one here from, I think from the switches. So now, this would be cool. I don't think I've ever seen anybody compare these directly. So let me take out these purple ones and then we can compare them. So here are the white, well, here is a white and a purple UFO switch. So I'm guessing that's the LED at the bottom there. So here, That's in the same orientation. So this one's obviously clear plastic. This one is purple tinted. It's not as clear as I thought it would be, but it's definitely clear purple. And then so sound is similar. I mean, I think they're pretty much the same, right? That's the idea. They're identical in function. They're just different colors. But so that's what these UFO switches look like. Pretty cool. So you get 4 extra UFO switches with the keyboard. That's always nice. And GravaStar does have some little quality problems, so I might actually have to use those. All right, keycaps. Open. Well, these are nice. So I have the Crystal Aurora K1, so I thought these were going to be similar, but these are actually different because the legend on top is a little clearer, I find. Maybe I'll go grab that keyboard in a minute, but I saw on other unboxings they were doing this. They're kind of fun. So I guess I could put my metal keycaps in there just for fun. Just to start. All right, I can't wait any longer. I have to open this V60. So maybe I'll do some switching around or not, but that's the extra set of keycaps there. And then that's it for what's in the box. So I'm gonna do myself a little favor and not get too disorganized. Just kind of put that back in there and all right, move that aside and onto the real star of the show. So this comes in, it doesn't have a plastic cover like the K1s do, which is interesting. I also got the sling bag, so I'm gonna see how this fits into there without a protection over the keys. But all right, so GravaStar. This is of course I bang it on the table, but all right, let's go. Whoa. So here, there is a little thing to take off on this little screen here. I'm not gonna do that yet. Whoa. Whoa, these are tight. I feel like Tuco, tight. These are tight switches. There's like no fucking wobble compared to, look, there is wobble, but compared to the linear, just mechanical switches I have on my K1, there's like no wobble on. This is actually significantly different. Wow. That's crazy. Jeez. Okay, so this whole thing is aluminum, which is fucking beautiful, by the way. There's a beautiful aluminum base plate here. Everything around here is aluminum. Everything. Look at how clean that is. Oh, this was one of my complaints about the K1, which was these plastic pieces over the light. So here it is like the K1 where there's ridges in them, but I thought this would look cooler, smooth. So on the V60 here, on the front, it is smooth. So that's a joy. Okay, you know what I can't wait for? Where did I put my something I can't wait for? And it's perfect because these come in black and they don't match the rest of it, and I'm gonna make these metal so it matches the rest of the keyboard. So I'm gonna use one of these. All right, I'm just gonna go in the other room and grab something really quick. Okay, so got my Keychron keycap puller here. Probably good. I'll show you what those UFOs look like in there. So these they feel like PBT to me. So that's what the UFOs look like installed. So I guess to pull them, it's like, I guess it's maybe either way. Can I get in there with this? Not really, so I'm guessing it's like that. No, because the LED is there. So to pull these, I don't know. Maybe I'll figure that out later. Maybe watch a video on that so I don't break it. Okay, 8th anniversary metal keycap. Let's get that on there. Slides right in, no problem. Man, I wish they'd just make a full set of these metal keycaps. That'd be great. Yeah, so fits this keyboard perfectly, that's for sure. Okay, so I have a couple things. So this is the K1 light I was talking about. So this one has something that's been bugging me. Like, if I tap there, it sounds like that. Maybe you can't hear it. Whatever. So I was just comparing these keycaps, right? Where these have white. I guess they are pretty similar in the end, but these kind of have a tint to them, which makes the legends not stand out as much. Or maybe it's just because these are on a black background. I don't know. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So this one's wireless. It comes with this plastic cover, which for some use cases would be good. But I'm going to test this V60 now with this cable I have. Let's see if it works with my cell phone. Yep, there we go. Lights on, baby. That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna open this up and then open up some notes. Hide the keyboard, I guess. Oh, well, that's not working. Okay, hold on. But right off the bat, just plug in and play doesn't work, so I might have to tinker with it. Let me go grab my tablet and see if it works. So this tablet is too big to fit in my shot, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. You know, first of all, before I even type, let me see if the commands, as in the inputs on the keyboard, without reading the instructions, let's see if they're the same as the K1 and the K1 Bright, which would mean, or the K1 Light, which would mean FN this would change the colors. Okay, so you can see that moving. These are different effects. That's cool, man. Yeah, these are all different effects. These key presses are so crazy. They're super precise. Okay, so, and then this light would be shift here. Yep, okay, so it's the same thing. We got rainbow, pulsing. Oh, this is different. This doesn't exist on the K1. So that's a different one, and then off, and then different colors and shit. Okay, cool. So, and then this would change the color of the background, and this would change the brightness. Okay, that's pretty sick, huh? And then I could put some clear, or maybe just one clear keycap on to start. I really like these switches, man. These UFO switches are great. So that's what it would look like. You can see the, oh, that's really cool though. I can see the UFO. So you know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try a clear keycap with the purple switch, just to see what that looks like. So how the fuck do I take this out is my question now. I'm just gonna, oh my God. Okay, something tells me that's not what was supposed to happen. So I think the answer to my question is I have to get this puller. So this is an FYI to anyone doing this. I think I have to get under these plastic things here. So it has these two little plastic, okay, so I'm gonna put this back on if I can. Hopefully I didn't break this. All right. Caught in 4K, fucking up here. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna go back on. These kind of seem symmetrical. I'm not sure which side is supposed to go into the LED. Okay, so there are two. I'm assuming that's supposed to be on the side. And meanwhile, I'm like creating a document because this keyboard's plugged in. All right, so that kind of went in. Okay, it's back on. So let me try that again. Switch still works. Plus I can have one to sacrifice, you know. So I'm gonna pull, okay, so that's how you do it. FYI, anyone who's getting this and for the first time dealing with these UFO switches, you need to get the puller onto this plastic thing there, and they come right out really easily. So just make sure the two teeth are on those little plastic things here. See that gray plastic? What I did first was try and go under here, which just ripped this plastic housing off the top. But okay, a tiny bit of pressure on these gray plastic things, or on the purple ones, it's this dark purple plastic. That'll pull it right out. So, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Purple UFO switches. This is hard to get a grip on. Okay, purple UFO switches, silver V60 Pro. Click, it's working. Transparent keycap on. Let me turn these lights off for a minute. So that basically turns the keyboard into a kind of art showcase. You can see the purple in there. I wish this one came with purple switches, but I can make that switch myself. Make that switch of switches. Okay. So that's what that looks like. Pretty cool. So it does, I can see the purple stem through the, you can see that too on the camera, through the keycap. So, all right. So these metal keycaps, oh, listen to that, listen to that. Oh, the metal ones are so nice. See, this is higher pitched. But listen to the difference of these, man. Oh my God. So the UFO versus... Okay, this keyboard is notoriously amazing. So this sounds fucking amazing, but... Yeah, this isn't really something... This isn't something I'm going to be able to show on camera or with a microphone, because it's tactile, it's a feeling, where these keys and these keys, they just feel really different. Like the key on this, the enter key on this, it feels like it's on rails. It's a lot less loose. It's a lot tighter on here. Okay, so a little typing test, I guess. Go here, where am I on here? Okay. I got caps lock on. Now for the typing test with my wobbly keyboard. And I have caps lock on again. So the spacebar, not the best sound, but it's not my favorite sound, but it is, the feeling of it is solid. You know what I'm curious about? Let me try. Ah, fuck me. I just scraped up the bottom of that. Okay. Don't be like me, kids. Be careful with your stuff. So that's what the inside of this. So the inside of this is actually metal too. That's cool. So I'm gonna put these lights back on. I'm gonna put these on purple, I think. Okay, so that's the closest to purple I can get. Okay. So that doesn't want to click in. 1 second. Okay. So I'll let you guys decide what sounds better, because I'm not going to re-switch those yet. But those are the two space bars there. My favorite sound is definitely the metal ones. they have none of that high frequency thing that kind of hits your ears. It's very like thocky, just, it's like a softer. I keep hitting the caps lock by accident. I forgot where the exclamation point was on the keyboard there. Okay, so that's my unboxing, I guess. Initial thoughts. Let me, there we go. I'll keep everything purple here at the end. So that's a little taste of, you know, the different keycaps, the different switches. You got purple there, white here, LEDs, functionality. First impressions. Other than that, this thing is a work of art, really. It's beautiful. There's a little screen there that says gaming on it. There's a button here to switch profiles or whatever. So I will plug this into the web software, but this video has gone on long enough. And so yeah, that's the V60 Pro. Unboxing, first impressions, and hope you liked it. GG's.